We should be about to go live.
Okie dokie. Oh, I hear something.
I hear something too.
Yeah, I can hear myself. We're all good.
That looks good to me. That looks good to me. Brilliant.
Oh, I hear something.
I hear something too. Brilliant. Right, looks like everything's working off the bat, which makes a pleasant change, doesn't it? Hello! Hello world. It is I, the old geek, and I am joined by a young man by the name of IQ. He is my partner in the rim, my rimming buddy. Hello Roland, hello Andy. We took a bit of Skyrim, just chatting away and having a casual Monday night gaming session. See how people are, and just chill, you know.
Just gear up for the week ahead.
Yeah, absolutely.
Good to be back rimming. Missed last week.
Yeah, I apologise for all the.
No, don't apologise, mate. Obviously, life comes first.
Yeah. Now then.
But yeah, no, I missed, getting lubed up and ready for a Monday night rimming. It was part of the routine now, you know.
One thing is worrying me. I've got that little spinning thing, and if you look at the bottom right of the screen,
I do see that. Yes.
Yeah, at the moment the game is still officially loading, so I have no mouse pointer, which means I can't do shit. So chat. Hopefully you can hear us fine. Hopefully the volume levels are okay. Hopefully the game isn't too loud. It's umpiring quite loudly in my ears at the moment. But, so while it loads and while it umpires, I'm going to pour myself a cup of char.
Good idea.
Good idea, a spot of char. I do hope the game hasn't been an arse.
What, and crashed on you? It may very well have. It is Skyrim after all.
Have I cursed it by saying it looks like everything's working really nicely?
There's always something that goes wrong, isn't there?
Yeah.
I mean, it shouldn't have frozen for this long. I mean, you're on PC. It normally loads quicker than console, so...
Yeah. Okie dokie.
Might just need a quick kick out and restart.
Go into me task manager. There might be a few too many tasks open or something. Yeah.
It's basically the computer equivalent of threatening.
Yeah, we're gonna end the Skyrim task.
Don't make me go on the fucking task manager. It's like saying, don't make me turn this car around.
Yeah. I haven't got too many windows open. Okay, right. Let's close that, and let's get that open again. Ho hum. Shall we try again?
Can't have 2 weeks without rimming, can we?
Hello, Squirrel Hermit.
Sort of life would that be? Hey, Squirrel.
How's life in sunny, probably not very sunny Ohio? It's probably quite cold.
It's called Ohio because that's how they say hello to people over there.
Ohio. Hi-ho. Hey-ho. I-ho. I-ho. I'll shut up, shall I?
E-I-E-I-O, and I'm that farm.
Yep.
Anyway.
Right.
I am not sure what the fuck is going on.
With what?
My stream, it keeps lagging behind for some bizarre reason. There we go.
There we go.
Page.
The game is alive. The game is alive. So let's get into the rim.
Here we
Now,
go. Here we go to the land of Skyrim.
I have, because of events of last week, I spent quite a lot of time in my own thoughts in the land of Skyrim. So I've made quite a lot of progress since any of you saw our last game. And Iman, I'm pretty sure you won't recognise where we are now.
Well, that remains to be seen.
So, this gentleman in front of me is Niloth. He is a mage.
Oh, you're in the College of Winterhold?
No.
Oh, you're in a dwarven ruin.
I am. Do you want to have a look at some of the stuff I've got? I've done some making.
So you did that quest that I suggested then, and you're currently on that quest.
Which one?
The Dark Brotherhood quest that tasked you to go into the Dwemer ruins.
No. I'm over in Solstheim, on the land of Morrowind.
Oh, okay.
And this is another Dwemer ruin over there.
It's Dwarven's heavy though, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. Look at that. I've got an epic elven shield now and an exquisite glass armour. I've been 4 degrees C. Oh, it's okay then, Squirrel. That's bearable. Exquisite shrouded cowl, exquisite shrouded boots, exquisite shrouded gloves.
So you've leveled up your armour, I see.
Yeah, my main weapon is an epic elven bow, which has a 50% chance of doing elemental damage on a hit. For each element, fire, frost and shock.
That's pretty handy.
I've upgraded my mace of Mollog Baal to exquisite.
Of course.
So, yeah,
So your smithing is improving as well, then, I see.
It's over level 60 now.
Oh, okay. Yeah, look at you.
And
very multifaceted.
And if we go to Lydia, you'll see that Lydia is now somewhat improved as well. Epic steel plate armor, epic steel plate boots, exquisite pale blade weapon. She's got an epic elven bow, exquisite ebony gauntlets.
Oh, you've kitted her out and all, I see.
Oh yes. Yes.
You see the change in her temperament as well. You know, the better you get, the more she treats you with respect.
Oh, she's still a miserable cow, I think. Right. I've got to try and find a way out of here. And we've got to try and restore the steam supply to the Dwemer reading room above, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we do this by finding these cubes, magical cubes of power.
Oh, I remember that.
And they go into these control pedestals.
Yeah, it was a bit of a pain, I'm not gonna lie.
You've done this one. You've been to Solstheim then.
Yeah, of course I have.
I thought you'd not done that.
If it's in the base game, I've done it.
I thought this might.
I wasn't sure whether this was no. If it's part of the DLC, I'll have done it as well. I was talking about if it was part of the mods or not, because I know the mods can obviously change things.
I believe it's part of the DLC.
But I do remember the dwarven cube thing.
Okay, good. Because I have no clue regarding what I'm meant to be doing here.
But the thing about the dwarven ruins, as opposed to all the other ruins, is that there is a lot of technology and puzzles compared to like your odd crank here, pull chain there. It's a lot more complex. I mean, you got to think, these people live strictly underground. You'll never see them above ground, so they have to have everything they need down here.
Yeah. I'm assuming this is the way I'm supposed to go, but I don't know, because there's a thing there. Oh,
I remember the cube. It kind of looked like a golden cube with like a circle in the middle of it, right? On each side, something like that.
I'm fighting these spider workers.
Oh man. You thought frostbite spiders were bad, eh?
No, frostbite spiders are easy. They're easy. I've also found that the ash things are really, really good sources of ore. Oh,
Yeah.
I've got to go back and I've got to collect the 2 thingamies. Do I need dwarven? No, I don't need dwarven armour for her. She's got better armour than dwarven armour. Right, so I've got to get back up there. Tum-ti-tum-tum-tum. So how were your weekends, chatty types? We nearly had a TPK in our MERP game on Saturday night.
That was squeaky bum time for a bit there.
It was.
I wasn't playing in the session, for those who don't know, but I was lurking, and I spent about a good hour going, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, until things finally turned around.
Yeah, and I imagine all of the players were thinking bad words while it was all happening, because it was brutal. They came up with a really solid plan to deal with some orcs that were pursuing them. Very strong orcs, mind. Not your typical D&D orcs. MERP orcs are a whole different ball game. And the first 2 attacks made... Oh, no, first attack made against the orcs was okay. But then 2 key attacks made against them were abysmal. In fact, their main fighter managed to fumble and stun himself. Hello, Mondo. And their main spellcaster has managed to fry his own brain and forget how to cast spells for 3 weeks.
That was fucking hilarious. Hey, Mando. That was genuinely the worst start to a combat I've ever seen.
Yeah. And they were reliant on those 2.
I mean, how they survived after that, I can only say John must have been being nice to them, because there's no way.
No, I wasn't. I wasn't being nice. A D&D group thing was... we do a D&D group stream on a Friday. We just play a bit of Skyrim on a Monday. I wasn't being nice to them. I was trying to think, what would orcs do? And I was thinking back to the Lord of the Rings. And you know how the orcs kidnap the hobbits?
Yeah.
I thought, that'll be a very Lord of the Rings thingy to do. So I thought, well, the orcs are absolutely battering
they'll
them.
take one and come back for the rest later.
Yeah, and the orcs are absolutely battering their opponents. They believed they were outnumbering them because they hadn't even seen Barahir, who knocked himself unconscious. One of them one of the humans had ran away. One of the humans was crippled. So what are 5 orcs going to do? They're going to grab the annoying little hobbit to have for dinner, thinking that the remaining 3 orcs can deal with these weaklings. And that's when it all turned round. Oh, you've ordered a latest printing of Pendragon. Excellent. I've got the starter box set. It's very good. Very, very good. We've played one of the starter adventures.
Hey, Squirrel Hermit. Nice.
No worries, Roland. No worries. Right. Has the mage found his way back to me? Where are you? Come on.
Neeloth.
Where's Neeloth?
Neeloth be nearly lost.
He's He was sort of stuck on the stairs, almost drowning. Where's he gone?
Do you know what? Elves are supposed to be like intelligent creatures, right? But I feel like that Skyrim does them dirty. Because they end up just doing the most inane, stupid shit.
Yeah.
What the heck is he?
I don't know. So that powers the trap. Oh, there's a golden spider there. So that powers a trap.
Yeah, but I think it's a diversion of power from one place to another. So if it activates that trap, it probably deactivates one further down the line.
So where is Naloth?
He's not dead, is he?
I don't know. Better not be.
I don't think he's quest essential. Like, some NPCs obviously can't die, you know, like Lydia. But some can. I'm not sure where he falls into.
Right, that control switch. And that puts the stairs up and down. Okay. And there's a control switch around here.
I will say, you're doing the right thing. You're going around and looking and seeing what changes. That is what you should be doing.
That lifts up the thingy.
What's the ruins called?
I don't know. Let me have a look. Nachardak Workshop.
How do you spell?
Oh, there's a chest. Ah, hang on. Had I missed the one in here? Probably.
Come on, John. You should know this as a man. You should always examine the chest.
Doesn't look like a chest.
I'm joking. I was making a joke.
It does, but it doesn't look like a chest.
Some chests are bigger, some are smaller. You know, some are oddly shaped.
Yes. Some droop. Some swing pendulously.
Fuck it, pendulously. That's a good word.
Absolutely. We've all heard the phrase like a dead heat in a Zeppelin race, haven't we?
No, I haven't.
You've never heard that. Okay.
I just had to project the mental image first. Oh shit. Okay.
There is something utterly delicious about bosoms, though, isn't there? There he is. He's lurking there. Okay.
Let's see where this leads.
Okay.
There's a passage up there. We could reach it if the water level was higher.
We could reach it if the water level is...
I remembered this one being a bit weird.
Yeah, I've got to raise the water level.
I think you need to get all of the control cubes, but they're not all in one place.
Yeah. Right, I've got 3 control cubes. I've done that to raise the water level.
There's 5 in total.
Yes.
water level this high, we can swim across the collapsed path.
And I think the remaining two are probably in the other Dwemer ruins that are in Solstheim.
Okay, okay. Oh, here's something that wants a fight.
Glorious again. Come out this instant.
Come out this instant.
So you chose to
Have at these scoundrels.
Oh, there's something up there. Dwarven ballista. Yes, I set it on fire with my arrows now. Yes. I've got loads of bits of Dwemer metal that I don't quite know what to do with. Oh, is he going to attack? Is he going to animate and attack me? Shall we find out?
Yeah.
Yes! Run away!
It's almost like you've played video games before, John.
Yeah, well I have now.
He's not as tough as you think he is, but he is pretty tough.
Yeah, but he's no match for Lydia now. Lydia is...
No, Lydia just fucking toasted his ass.
Yeah, yeah.
By my count, we've found a total of 4.
See, that's how you know she's a real woman. She'll carry on fighting your battles even when you run away.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Sod Joan of Arc. We've got Lydia of the Rim.
Well, her proper title, I guess, would be Lydia of Whiterun.
White Rum?
Whiterun, because that's where she's from.
I thought you said White Rum, as in she's an alcoholic.
No, that would be Ysolda. She's a crackhead.
Okay. So she's the
She's
one
a
we need
skooma.
to... She's the one we need to marry, isn't she?
She's the skooma head. Yeah, she's the one I married in my Skyrim playthrough. And then General Nut, like 2 or 3 weeks ago, told me, "Oh, like, you know she's like a skooma head." I was like, oh. Oh.
Is that, you
Well,
say
she
that
makes
like say that
she
like
makes
it's
a
bad
damn
thing.
good stew.
Yeah.
I mean, look, if if there was ever, you know, a drug of choice for me, it's definitely not going to be crack or meth or something like that.
No,
you know that. Like, it's going to be something a bit more mellow. Like, if my wife, you know, drinks alcohol or smokes weed, fair enough, I suppose. But anything harder, no, get the fuck out, mate.
Yeah. And what's the equivalent of skooma?
Skooma is basically, like, I guess, crack or meth or heroin, depending on who you ask.
Okay, right. Opium,
It's like,
basically.
it's a hard drug.
Probably like opium was in Victorian times.
Well, if it helps, it is smoked in a pipe. The crystals are placed in a small dish and heated, so you could probably say meth or crack.
Okay.
Because those are the two that you smoke like that.
Okay.
Not that I've ever done it, but obviously I know people who have.
Yes.
We've all seen Breaking Bad.
I need to lower the water, okay.
But yeah, weirdly enough, you can't actually make skooma in the game, but it's made out of things called moon sugar and nightshade.
So when you take skooma, you go to a dodgy bar. Is that a skooma dive?
Yeah, I guess it is. I guess it is. Let me tell you, you'll be struggling to breathe just as much.
Yes, indeed, Roland. They, I'm going to say mean, obviously, I did smoke something in Canada. Something their mom gave me. He was a naughty boy. I blame him, even though I said, yeah, okay.
Well, what I was going to say is, I might be a bad influence, but at least I would never influence someone to do something that I wouldn't do.
No, exactly. But,
like, I would never say to someone, oh yeah, go on, take that syringe of heroin, or take that line of coke. But I would say, here, smoke a bit of this joint.
Well,
what ended up happening was his legs turned into Cthulhu tentacles.
They did.
He was summoned to the floor.
But I firmly agree that saying no to anything stronger, and next time I go to Canada, I will be saying no to that as well. It'll just be beer for me next time in Canada. Thank you very much.
No, I think you just had a bit too much. That's all.
Possibly.
Honestly, just one puff might do you. Honestly, that's because that's all a lot of people ever have.
I'm not going to take the risk, to be honest. I really am not.
I thought it was. I didn't think it was funny what happened to you, but I did think it was funny what happened to Bear. In all fairness, because he was talking a big game, and then it hit him. Like you weren't talking a big game, saying, "Aha, you're a lightweight, blah blah blah. Here, let me have some of that." But Bear saw what happened to you and was like, "Here, let me show you how a real man smokes." So then it happened to him as well.
Yeah. And I was honest. I said, "Look, I haven't had any of this sort of stuff for a long, long time. I am a lightweight."
But to be honest, look, that joint that I gave you, it wasn't the heaviest joint. Like, I actually smoked less in Canada than I do normally, ironically enough. But it's not because of, any reason other than I knew the stuff that I was getting was really good quality. It was all properly grown, properly maintained, all that kind of stuff. Plus, I couldn't buy extra because it's not like I'm going to take it back with me, is it?
No, quite.
So I had to make sure that I was getting enough to last me, but not too much to the point where I'd have to either leave it there or take it back. I'm not risking getting arrested.
No.
Like, I've got too much ahead of me. I'm not risking it just for a little bit of weed.
Yeah.
Just enjoy it while I'm there and it's legal, and then come back here and then just resume normal activity. But yeah, no, to be fair, it was kind of my fault in a way where I should have just, give you the first puff or two and then just left it at that. And then if you wanted more, like maybe an hour or two later, then I would have said, all right, fair enough. But maybe not 10 minutes later.
I mean, to be honest, Roland, there is a big grey area because a lot of things that give you highs do have known medicinal properties. So we take opiates for pain relief.
Well, I'd say there's a reason that people refer to weed as a herb, Because it is a natural herbal remedy for a lot of afflictions.
It is, yes. It just happens to make you very smiley and wobbly while at the same time.
It happens to make you want to eat everything in sight.
Yes.
But to be fair, John, I did, at least I tried to make it up to you,
Yeah, we had a big load of chicken.
Yeah, and we sat there, playing the gaming on the arcade machine, and we had a good time.
We did.
So it's not like I, wasn't looking after you or wasn't like, making sure you were okay or whatever. It's not like I, sent you off wobbly and then went, right, haha, enjoy that, mate. No, I was making sure you were okay.
Okay.
But I mean, to be fair, it's if you ever were going to do it, it's going to be somewhere where that there's not going to be no legal ramifications, right?
Yeah.
Like, personal ramifications aside, you knew you didn't have to worry about anything legally, happening.
No, because of course it's legal in Canada. Yeah.
Which is obviously it's a lot of stress off your head, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because you know what Sod's Law is like. You know, the one time you do something bad is probably the one time you'll get caught. You know. And
Yeah, and I'm normally quite well behaved.
what do you mean normally? You are. I wouldn't say you weren't well behaved just because you had a few puffs of a joint, mate. Like, that doesn't mean suddenly you're a fucking rebel or you're badly behaved. No, you were on holiday, mate.
I was. Oh, oh, get away from me!
But the difference between a drug and a medicine is, well, medicine, you know, has medicinal purposes, but doesn't always have mind or body altering effects, whereas drugs very often have no medicinal benefit but have mind and body altering effects, and it's like a sliding scale between the two.
Yeah, but there is certainly a grey area where it's arguable that certain things should be legalised, in my opinion.
When obviously morphine is legal, but it's basically just a clean version of heroin.
Yeah.
Now, would you want people to be on heroin? No. So then why would you want people to be on morphine, which is basically the same thing? Now, morphine is cleaner and actually has medicinal benefits, but I feel like those are outweighed by the detriments. Or at least that's my opinion.
It's
like for short-term pain relief, there's very few things that are better than morphine. But for long-term, it fucks you up way worse.
And it's very addictive.
It's very, very addictive. Cocaine and heroin are the two most addictive substances on the planet, I think.
Yep.
And what's even scarier about that is that they're almost complete opposites. Like, cocaine basically has zero medical benefits, but it gives you a high, like, you know, so I've heard, you know, like nothing else. But heroin is a depressant. It makes you, like, low.
And
yet
chat,
it's still
world, internet, I have tried neither, and I intend to keep it that way.
I've also tried neither, and I intend to keep it that way. I've made some stupid choices in my life, but those aren't some of them. Thank fuck.
Yeah.
It's not to say I haven't been around them, I have. To be fair, the fact that I've been around them and I haven't taken them is probably even more power to me.
Yeah.
Because it's one thing to not have the opportunity to, but to have plenty of opportunity and to still not do it, I think takes a lot more willpower. No disrespect to anyone who's been around it and has succumbed. Like, I understand influences, you know. But I've never been that type of person to do anything just because someone else says it'd be cool if I did.
Yeah.
Like, when I started smoking, it's because I decided that's what I wanted to do. When I started smoking weed, it's because that's what I decided I wanted to do. When I tried drinking alcohol, it's because I decided that's what I wanted to do. And then if I change my mind afterwards, well, great, because I'm not trying to impress anyone. I'm just trying to live my life. But I've never looked at people doing cocaine or anything like that and thought, yeah, that's something I want to do. What a good idea, putting a fucking £5 note up your nose and sniffing a line of powder. That doesn't sound appealing. It doesn't look appealing. The way that they act when they're on it isn't appealing.
No, I fully agree. Fully agree.
But then you talk to me about having a drink, and I'm like, maybe. You tell me about smoking a joint, I'm like, there we go.
Yeah. Well, the thing about drinking is people react differently. There are lots of different ways that drink can affect people. Some people
it depends on...
Some people get violent, some people get moody, some people go to sleep, some people get happy, some people get silly. It
depends on how much they have and who they're around as well.
Yeah. And who they are, and the situation, and all that sort of thing, yeah.
But, like, so when I was with Sophie, I drank a little bit, but, like, not to the point where I'd, like, get silly or anything like that. It was just because I knew I was safe with her that, like, I could just, you know, do it and be fine. And just knowing that I was in a place where I felt safe is just enough to not go off the rails, I guess you could say.
Beer causes me to lose inhibitions, and everyone becomes my best friend.
Oh, you mean I'm not really your best friend? I'm joking. No, I get what you mean. You are a lot more chatty when you've had a pint or two.
Yeah, yeah.
And not in a bad way. Like, you know, like some people come across and, you know, they're like all, like they have no concept of personal space, for example, right?
Yeah, yeah.
But you're very much not like that. You're just yourself, but more, less reserved, I guess, is a good way of putting it.
Yes, yes. Any filter I impose on myself goes completely.
Well, it's good to know that, you know, I've been around you when you've had a few, and you haven't said anything to me, so I'm like, well, at least he actually likes me. I mean, it's been 3 years. If you didn't, I think you'd have said something by now. But I bet you anything, every time you get off call with me, or every time you stop these streams, you're like, fucking hell, why does Iman always pop in? Can he not just leave me to my game in peace?
I mean, when I don't want to talk to anybody, it's basically you won't see me in chat. You won't. Last week, for example, I wasn't in a chatty mood, so
Yeah.
I just stayed away from chat. I didn't want to bite anyone's head off. I didn't want to fall out with anybody. I didn't want to all that sort of stuff, because I just wasn't in the right sort of mood last week. When is the drinking stream? I don't know. I'm afraid. We're waiting for Sean to be ready there. So Sean, if you watch this, which you probably don't because you don't get to watch video gaming streams, then what's that moving? It's not this one. But we are basically waiting. We need Sean to sort that one out. How are you doing, Richard?
Hey, Richard. Squirrel, so one of the TED Talks that I watched a while ago put it better than I ever could with words. He said, the opposite of addiction isn't sobriety, the opposite of addiction is connection. And if you actually think about it, it makes a lot of sense, because for me, for example, yeah, I like smoking weed, but if I'm with people, I would rather spend that time with those people than spend that time alone smoking weed. Because when I feel like I'm mentally or even perhaps physically engaged in something, I no longer feel those same level of like urges or thoughts, because I'm enjoying the moment. And that's what it comes down to, isn't it? When you feel like you need something external to like give you that satisfaction, but it's what that is what that external thing is, whether that's a person or a substance. But it's always healthier to have people around than substances around, I think.
Yeah, I mean, as with anything, for me, it's moderation and having the right people around. And if I'm even going to say the right substances, because for me, a little bit of alcohol can be a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
But
and a little bit of nicotine is also a good thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Because it's nicotine actually does have medicinal benefits. Like, it actually makes you more alert.
Yeah, and it's not the nicotine that does you. It's the other things.
It's the tobacco. That's what does you.
Yeah.
And same with weed. Like, I put tobacco in my joints. You know, that's what's doing me. And obviously smoking anything isn't good.
No.
But out of all the things that you could smoke, weed is probably the least bad one. But I mix tobacco with it, and that just makes it worse. And look, I'm not going to lie to you and say, like, you know, it's really that bad. It isn't. Because tobacco even has medicinal benefits. It's not like I'm here fucking taking syringe after syringe of heroin, right? I mean, these are things that our ancestors have done throughout millennia.
It hasn't always
that-
done them good, though, has it?
No, no, of course not. But they made the mistakes. They walked so we could run. They ran so we could fly. You know. But there are things that I would say, you know, some people should try, and there are things that I would say people should never try.
I don't know
Like-
where I'm going. I'm lost. I'm stuck. I'm getting annoyed.
I understand. I think you need the last 2 puzzle cubes before you can go any further, because you need to drain the water level all the way down to the bottom so you can actually access the bottom.
Pumps run and to turn on all 4 boilers. We still have cubes to find.
I know we still have cubes to find, and I can't get through this door, and I can't get through this door. And I put a cube on here, and it tells me that it does something, but it tells me I need to. That arrow there means I need to pick the cube up.
There are certain substances, Roland, that can permanently change your brain and body biochemistry. Some good, some, well, most not so good.
Yeah.
So if I started smoking when I was 18, when it was legal. But if I had started smoking when I was 12, the effect on my brain would have been much more severe. Because, you know, when you're 12, that sort of age, your brain is very much still molding and malleable and easily influenced. When you get to 18, it's a bit more set in stone, but still, you know, your frontal lobe hasn't fully developed. By the time you get to about 25, I'd say, is when you're realistically, like, that's how your brain is, and that's the person you're going to be for the rest of your life, for the most part. And I had, you know, 7 years of altering my mind with nicotine and weed, as opposed to, you know, 13 years. That 6 years between 12 and 18 where I didn't smoke is probably the reason why I'm still a lot more coherent than a lot of people who smoke weed. Because I already had a formed brain by the time I started going all silly and whatever, right? I wasn't a 12-year-old doing stupid shit. I was an adult doing stupid shit. That makes a big difference.
Yeah, and I was an adult before I tried anything like that as well, to be honest.
Like, I was under the, I was of the mindset that, like, well, if I make a mistake, it's my mistake to own. Like, I'm an adult, I can do what I want, right? It wasn't, I'm a dumbass kid who was just doing what he's told or rebelling against what he's told. It's that I'm 18, I'm at university, I can find out who I am, what I like, what I stand for, what I don't. So I tried a bunch of different things, and the only thing that really stuck with me is weed. Because it just made me want to do all the same things that I would normally do, but just enjoy them more. Like, I wasn't the type of person to go out drinking and clubbing and being surrounded by sweaty people. Like, I would just have a joint or two and then chill and play video games or watch movies with my mates. That was the same shit I did before. Nothing changed. And even the types of people that you hang around with are different based on the types of drugs that they like. Like, I would rather hang out with the stoner than an alcoholic or a sniffhead, you know? Just because of the personalities the type of person has to do that drug in the first place. Do you know what I mean?
I mean, I have absolutely no issue hanging around with stoners, and I like I like hanging around with people who enjoy a couple of beers and don't take it silly.
But when you hang out with someone who gets plastered day in and day out, and you can't have a coherent conversation with them, there's no enjoyment in that anymore, right? Like, that person who you were friends with is no longer in there.
It sometimes depends on the person. I mean, obviously we have a good friend on the channel who has a drinking problem,
I wasn't even talking about him, but yeah, we could use that as an example if you like.
Yeah.
Like, I have a lot of respect for Dan, and considering the amount he drinks, I'm surprised he actually remembers as much as he does.
Yeah.
I'm surprised I don't want to say this in a bad way, but I'm surprised he functions as well as he does. Most people probably would have been dead by now. But I just, like, I know that there's a good person in there, and it's just, he can't really get to that person because of this addiction.
I mean, Dan's a good guy, though. That's the thing. He's got a good heart. He's got a good brain. But he's the first to admit he does have an addiction.
Yeah, and the good thing is, he's not deluding himself about it and pretending like he doesn't when he does, because the first step is always awareness. No matter what it is in life, the first step is always being aware of it.
Yeah.
Once you're aware, it's then what you do afterwards. Whether it's mental health, addiction, relationship issues, family issues, the first step is always awareness. Then you can do something about it.
Yeah.
But there has to be a willingness to do something about it, as well as an ability. Anyone can do anything they put their mind to for the most part, but when it comes to addiction, there's that part of our brain and body that says, but you need this, you like this, you want this. And it's how well you can fight against that voice.
And
like right now, I'm in the month of Ramadan, and I can't drink coffee, and I can't vape, and I can't smoke, during the hours of sunrise to sunset. But instead of thinking, oh damn, I wish I could, I just spend time doing other things until I can do those things. It's like distractions, but not just distractions. It's like giving yourself a different purpose, if that makes sense.
One thing I did a lot of last week, and the reason why I lost myself in Skyrim quite so much last week, is I wanted my mind to focus on other things. Because if my mind wasn't concentrating on something else,
yes,
I'd sit and wallow in my own self-pity.
Yes. And what you did is a much healthier way of coping than just drowning yourself in alcohol or drugs.
Yeah.
But that is a coping mechanism. The same as Skyrim is effectively a coping mechanism. But
Absolutely.
You chose the healthier path.
Yeah.
You chose the path that not only heals you, but doesn't hurt people around you as well.
Exactly.
Because if you were drinking more, you'd have probably affected your friendships or your relationships with your family somehow, and
work.
Just hypothetically, work, and there's all this other stuff that comes into it. But there's no harm that comes out of you sitting on your PC and playing Skyrim for a few hours a day.
It was more than a few hours.
Mate, you're talking to someone who was in college when Skyrim came out. I went to sleep after binging it when I got home from college, woke up, the console was still on. Oh shit, save the game, switch off, go to college, come back, do the same thing all over again.
Yeah.
That's a good way of putting it. As long as we're in control of the drug, and the drug's not in control of us, that's okay. Because they do have purposes.
And just in case anyone doesn't know what I'm on about, I did put it in my chat and stuff. My dog passed away last week on Tuesday. We had to have her put down because she had cancer, very aggressive cancer, and it basically knocked her. It basically, within the space of 4 or 5 weeks, it took all the life from her, took all the energy from her, and was depriving her of her ability to eat. She was wheezing. She was struggling to sit. She could only see out of one eye. She just couldn't do any of the doggy things, and it was growing horribly. So we had to have her put down. So yeah, that's why I was in a bit of a state last week.
And you know what? So to use you and Dan as an example and a comparison, I don't like comparing people, but Dan dealt with his loss of his dog for 3.5 months ago by drinking more, and he already drank enough. So that is worrying. But the way that John dealt with it is by, do you know what, I'm just going to play Skyrim for a few hours every day and just get my mind off things. And now it's been
Yeah.
it's not even been a week, but you're in a much better place already because you you didn't destroy yourself effectively.
Yeah, I think I am. I mean, obviously, there were good moments, there were bad moments, because she was part of our life for 13 years, and we had to make that decision. But we know we made the right decision because she had no life.
And do you know what? It's really good that you had that wherewithal to understand. As much as it would pain you all as a family to lose her, it's not worth keeping her around just for her to suffer and have a really low quality of life,
Absolutely,
for whatever time she had left.
Absolutely.
Some pet owners, and again, I've never owned a pet, so I can't really say, but some pet owners are selfish enough to the point where, no, it doesn't matter, I'm keeping you around because I need you, and you did the hard thing, but the right thing.
We think so. We do think so.
And do you know what? The important thing as well for her is that she was surrounded by her loved ones in her final moments, so that would have meant the world to her, that you didn't abandon her, you didn't leave her, you were there from her first moment to her last. You guys were all she knew.
Yes, well, from 8 weeks. I don't know, 8 weeks.
Yeah, but what does she remember before 8 weeks, really?
Yeah, no. And that's why I didn't stream last Monday, because that's the night we made the decision that we got back from. She got back from the vets. My wife took her to the vets at 6:30. She got back from the vets at 6:30 with the news that they couldn't do anything else for her. So I was in no mood to stream last Monday.
Yeah, that is completely understandable.
We were
But again, look,
spending our last night with her.
The way you chose to handle it is incredibly, mature and heartfelt, and arguably what anyone should do in that situation.
We tried to do our best for her.
Don't destroy yourselves. Do what's right for her, and then just heal. Without hurting yourself, without hurting other people. Like, you didn't delve into drink, you didn't find yourself in the bottom of a bottle, you found yourself playing Skyrim.
Yeah.
Like, mate, honestly, fair fucking play to you, because I don't know how I'd be dealing with that. That being said, I mean, look, I did break up with Sophie recently, and it hasn't been easy for me, but I haven't been destroying myself, because I know at the end of the day, I did what was right for me.
And that makes it does make the pain a little easier, knowing in your heart of hearts that you did the right thing. I think that is important.
It would have hurt me more staying when I know I'm not loved and appreciated as much as she said and all that kind of stuff. But it wasn't even about that. It was about my own dignity and self-respect. No matter how much I loved her, and I loved her a hell of a lot, John, you knew. But I respect myself and love myself more. And that's not a selfish thing to say, but I'm the only one who's going to be with me forever. I have to be okay with me.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't have been okay with myself if I'd have found myself in the bottom of a bottle either. Do you know what I mean?
No. Well, I think I've found my way through. That's
looks like it. Yep, looks right. Yep, I remember this floor. That was a bit of a philosophical conversation there, wasn't it?
It was, yeah.
Like, everybody has different ways of coping, which is understandable, but some ways are healthier than others, it is fair to say. And I've seen alcohol ruin people's lives. I've seen cocaine ruin people's lives. I've seen heroin and meth ruin people's lives. Weed only ruins your life if you have no discipline. Like, if you have the discipline to go to work, come back from work, do all your household shit before you get high, like I do, then you'll still live a functional life. But if it gets to that point where I need to smoke a joint before work. I need to smoke a joint on my lunch break. I want to smoke a joint before dinner. I want to smoke a joint before bed. When it's like a regular thing throughout the day, you know, how you spend your days is how you spend your life, and thankfully I have control over it. It doesn't control me. There has been points where, you know, it has, but that's the points, you know, in hindsight where I look back at it and I think, thank fuck it was just weed, because if it was anything else, it'd have been so much harder to get off.
Yeah. Okay.
And weed isn't even biologically addictive, it's just psychologically. Imagine if it had the biological component as well, like nicotine, like caffeine. Like, if you have 15 cups of coffee within an hour, it could probably kill you, you know?
If you drink too much water, it can kill you.
Yeah. And not to sound like I'm trying to advocate for weed here, but you physically cannot consume or imbibe or whatever the amount of weed it would take to kill a person. It's just physically impossible. Because even if you took like the most concentrated stuff you could possibly get, you just get too high and fall asleep before you could take enough to kill you. But alcohol, I mean, what's the lethal dose? Like 14 shots or something? Lethal dose 50?
I don't know.
Hang on, let me check. Lethal 50, LD50, lethal dose 50 is basically the lethal dose required to kill 50% of the population. For those who may not know.
Okay.
LD50 of alcohol for humans is 13 shots. 45 mil a shot. So 45 times 13 is 585 milliliters of 40% alcohol will kill 50% of people. That's the lethal dose. Seems quite low, doesn't it?
It does, but maybe the body absorbs and expels and uses, doesn't it? So it's
yeah. So you effectively have to have 13 shots in a row to have a 50% chance of dying. As in, without, you know, giving your body time to process, without going for a bathroom break, that kind of thing. Like, if you just order 13 shots at the bar and slam them one after the other, there's a 50% chance you're going to die. Obviously, it depends on age and body size and all that kind of stuff.
And what you've consumed, for example.
No, but this is talking specifically about 40% ABV. So things like vodka.
I mean in terms of food.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, how much you've eaten can also affect it.
Because I will admit to having had a session once where I did a lot of tequila slammers, one after the other, but I had consumed a lot of food.
So water, the lethal dose required to kill 50% of people is 6 litres. It's quite a lot, but it's not unachievable, is it?
Imagine downing 12 pints of water.
Shit, fucking hell. Bro, I have a litre and I'm full.
Yeah.
Like, I have 2 500ml bottles and, like, I'm thinking, like, bro, I've barely got space for anything else.
Yeah.
Coffee, you have to have 175 shots of espresso to kill you. So if you think about how much, you know, an espresso shot is, it's actually quite small. You could easily have, you know, 5 shots, like nothing, right? Okay, obviously, you'll be bouncing off the walls, but volume-wise, it's not a lot of liquid, is it?
Just to have a look at the lethal dose, the LD50 of the Australian snake, the inland taipan. It's a venom.
Inland taipan.
Yeah.
It has the most toxic venom of any snake.
Yes.
A single bite has enough to kill over 100 people.
Yes.
Jesus. Remind me to put this on the list of reasons not to go to Australia.
The thing is, I believe there's only one known case of it killing a person, because they are so timid and so placid, and they live a long way away from human habitation. And it was a professional snake handler who picked one up that he was studying, and it bit him.
Poor dude.
Yep.
But literally every single substance on Earth has a lethal dose.
Oh yeah.
Even weed. Except weed is the only one you cannot physically get
Dave.
to.
Right.
Hey Dave, what's the 177 challenge?
I'm drawing a blank as to what to do now, so if anyone can actually point in the right direction what I'm supposed to do here, I genuinely do not know. I'm afraid. Unless, hang on, I'm thinking here. If I put these things down, I haven't got any of the cubes. I don't know what I'm supposed to do now. So if anyone can help.
Go. So a 70 kilogram person would need to swallow 70 grams of weed to die. So I'm about 72 kilograms. I have about a gram a day. I can't imagine having 70.
And that's swallowing it.
Yeah, and that's swallowing it, not smoking it. Oh yeah, you know what? Actually, Dave, you make a good point, right? So, when they were calculating the lethal dose values, it makes me think like 175 espressos, fine. 176, oh, he's dead. Right, okay, there's the lethal. Like 12 shots of alcohol, fine. 13, oh no, he's dead. Right, 12's the limit. You know, that kind of thing. I wonder what the conversations were behind some of these.
Okay, so I am stuck. I'm afraid I don't know what I'm meant to be doing now in the game.
You've drained all the water.
Yeah, yeah. But I can't, I haven't got any more cubes left. So I can't get through the gates. And if I go back and grab any
How
of the
many
cubes...
did you have?
4.
Yeah, you need to get the 5th one then.
I don't know where the 5th one is. I've been
Have
around...
you been to the other Dwemer ruin called something beginning with a K?
I don't know.
It's in Solstheim. Hang on, let me just Google it. Kagrumez. It's spelled Kagrumez. One of the cubes is in those ruins.
Is it?
That's what it says here.
So have I got to leave these ruins now and go...
Go to the other one, get that cube. Obviously solve that ruin to come out with the cube and then come back, yeah. Because if that's the only one you're missing, then that's probably where it is, because it's the only one place you haven't been.
It's not visible on my map.
It's in Solstheim. I'm just trying to think where it actually is. I remember this quest though, because there's like there's a special thing you get at the end of it, and it is worth it.
I haven't found the other ruins now, Jeb. Didn't even know they existed.
Oh, hey, Jeb. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He needs to find the Kagrumez ruins. Let me have a little look. It's located...
I thought I made myself clear. The boilers in the Great Hall provide steam to the reading room upstairs, which we need
Where
in order
is
to open the book's protected case. We need a total of 5 kilns. 1 to operate the pump in the Great Hall, the other 4 to activate the boilers. If you have to ask that, you'd probably be best leaving his books to wiser heads than yours.
That's weird.
Like all
Hang on.
Daedric princes, he's not to be trifled with, but he is subtler than most of his ilk, appropriate for the Prince of Knowledge and Hate. Many scholars and lore masters have been ensnared by the lore of learning the secrets that only Hermaeus Mora possesses. But don't worry, I have no intention of joining them in their endless search through the infinite halls of Apocrypha. You are too young to remember the Nerevary. He defeated Degahur and saved us all from the Blight.
No, you should be able to do it, actually. Hang on. Nachardak.
Let me bring a. This is the map. Now, it looks like I've got to go this way, but I haven't found a way of going this way. But also through there as well. I'm lost. I'm lost, chat. I'm lost.
No, okay, it says all 5 cubes should be within the Nachardak. I don't know why it's saying differently now. 1 cube was given to you by Neloth at the start, and 4 additional cubes are found throughout Nachardak.
Yep, I found 3 more.
So, you've drained the water.
Mm-hmm.
And then, so you basically put the 3 cubes in to drain all the water, and then you put the 4th one in to unlock the door, is that right?
Still have cubes.
Right. I've used 4, I've put 4 cubes in various places. There's 1 there. Let's put my bow away. I'm not going to need it, hopefully. Okay. I put cubes in these control switches to do the things over here. But then I went back.
You're in the aqueduct, okay.
Yes.
Yeah, so you've made it pretty much all the way through. You just need the last cube. So I'm just reading this for you. So you've lowered the water level all the way, yeah?
I think I'm going to need to pick this cube up, back up to go back, I think. Actually, do I?
No, oh, here we go, here we go. I've just seen it. Have you come across an apprentice-locked dwarven chest?
Yes.
Okay. So there's a control switch to deactivate the blades and open the gate on the platform to the west. Have you done that?
Don't remember it.
Okay. To the south, it says, is a closed gate flanked by 2 small raised platforms with 2 soul gems and a dwarven dagger.
Haven't seen that.
And a control switch to deactivate the blades and open the gate on the platform to the west.
I haven't seen that.
Okay, so maybe you need to look for that, because it says beyond that gate is where the final cube is. So that's the final cube that you need to obviously restore the power to the steam or whatever it was.
Okay.
So you need to look for a control switch to deactivate the blades and open the gate to the west. That's what it says, or at least that's if I'm reading the right bit. But you're in the aqueduct, and that's what it says, so...
Right. I'm picking up that cube. I'm going back and I'm collecting my cubes back on the way.
You shouldn't need to pick them all up, though. That's the thing. Like, once you've used them and you got to this point, all the ones that you've put them in the right place, because otherwise you wouldn't have got here.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm sure. I don't remember it being this complicated when I was playing it, because I remember going through it till I got to see that floor, and then there was the one where I unlocked the gate, and then I was looking for the fifth one as well.
Right.
But I remember trying all of that shit and none of it worked, because as soon as you take the cube out, it activates the trap and you can't get back to where you were. Yeah, that's the fourth one. The one you were just looking at was the fourth one. That needs to stay there.
Okay, well, I picked it up again. It doesn't matter at the moment.
It's okay.
So I've got to go back and find a platform with a trap. So those cubes are in place there, right? Did I miss the first one?
No, Niloth gives you one at the start, and then you found the other three, and then you're just looking for the last one.
So, which section is this platform you're on about in?
In the aqueduct.
It is in the aqueduct.
Yes. Okay. So I'll read you what it says. So the section says Nachardak Aqueduct, and it says beyond the entrance is a ramp descending to the north to a large, partly flooded room.
Yes.
That is what you're looking at, yeah?
That's where I was, yeah.
Okay. Facing north, use the control switch on the left, then the one on the right, which will lower all three bridges and release several dwarven spiders.
Yep, done that.
Done that. Proceed over the bridges to the east end of the room.
Yep.
Activate a control pedestal using a cube. So that's the fourth cube.
Yep.
Yep. Return to the north end of the room. Find the apprentice lock dwarven chest. You did that. Drop to the lowest level of the room and proceed east to the wall grating to find a novice locked dwarven chest. Still on the lowest level, cross to the west and use a control switch to open the nearby gate and door.
Yeah, you've got to put a cube in the control switch, though. That's what I was missing. Yes, that's what I was missing.
Okay, maybe you do need to take that cube again. But that's weird, because if you do, won't it raise the water level?
It did, yeah.
That can't be right.
So I've missed a cube along the way somewhere. I've missed a cube earlier.
I find that hard to believe, because I don't think you'd have got this far if you did.
I'm going back to the very beginning of this area. Okay.
I'm just control Fing the word cube here.
Right.
When you first arrive, yep, Niloth joins you. We'll open the gate using a control cube. It's not possible to obtain that control cube yourself. You must allow Niloth to do it. In the reading room, the Nachardak reading room, Niloth will unlock that gate with his control cube as well.
Yeah.
Okay, and then in Nachardak Great Chamber, Niloth says there are 4 more control cubes. He examines a nearby device which indicates the control cube locations in the accessible areas of the city. Then you have to retrieve his control cube. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I mean, that's done. That's all done. This is where the location it apparently is shown, but
you should be able to. Right. Yeah, you got the Niloth one.
yeah.
You got the Nachardak Workshop one. You got the other Nachardak Workshop one. You've got the fourth one, which was... You could only get the fourth one after you've lowered the water level all the way.
Right,
So you've done that. This says the fifth one is located in the Nachardak Aqueduct.
Am I missing the fourth one?
It says the last cube is often behind a brass gate. Is that what it is? Is it behind something and you can't get to it?
I think so. I think so.
Maybe, just a left field shout, you might be able to try whirlwind sprinting through it.
So at the moment I'm in the Great Chamber.
See, the thing that I don't like about Skyrim guides is because they're never fucking clear. Because how can they be? It's such a big game.
Yeah.
Alright, you might be able to... Right, okay. Cube 5 is in the Nachardak Aqueduct. You find it after lowering the bridges. You've done that, yeah?
Yeah.
It's generally found under the 3 control switches that were used to lower the bridges. So wherever the bridge switches were that lowered the bridges, look underneath there.
So I'm heading back to the aqueduct.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's generally found beneath the switches to lower the bridges.
That's what it's saying. I hope it's correct.
So in order to get under there, I need to put a cube in the top bit. Okay. The water is completely lowered. So this 5th cube going back to the bit with the bridge switches. Right. Under there, so
Yeah, so the water level is completely lowered now, so it should be there.
this is the bit under.
I'm just waiting for the stream to get there, but I can see you're on the way to it.
That takes you back to the Great Chamber. The bit under the switches takes you back to the Great Chamber.
Does it?
Yep.
Do you have to go through a door? Yeah, you have to go through a door. Okay. Maybe it's a different part of the Great Chamber that you couldn't get to before. Have you checked that?
Okay. Let's go back.
I'm just thinking it might be it might have been inaccessible from where you were, but now that you've drained the water from this side, you might be able to get in there. Because I mean, there are multiple entrances to the same room in this game. That's the only thing I can think. Just let me know if that's the same room, the same entrance or exit.
Yeah, it is the same way in.
Right, that's weird.
That is the way into the aqueduct.
That's the only way in.
The only way in I've found, yeah. I have no cubes left. I can't do the things with the cubes. This chest is empty.
Everyone's saying, "Oh, this website's really helpful." I'm looking at it. It's like, no, it's fucking not.
I don't know, I'm getting frustrated. I'm just going around in circles. I've done so many, and I imagine it's really frustrating to watch because I'm clearly a complete clown who is completely lost.
Right. Have you been into the Nachardak workshop? You have,
Yes.
haven't you?
Yes.
Yeah.
I can go back there. Because I don't remember a blade trap. Where is that blade trap you were talking about?
Nachardak workshop. Nachardak aqueduct. Here we go. It's afterneath. It's afterneath. What the fuck? It's after where I said you need to go underneath and use a switch to open the gate and door, but you said you needed a cube for that switch, which doesn't make sense because that's the cube that you need to get to complete the quest.
It says here I lack the required item. There, but I think that's the switch. It says I lack the required item. Unless
okay, at least it's giving you the toggle, so maybe if you go back to the first cube of the whole lot, which was Neloth's cube, maybe you left that by accident, but I don't think so. Okay, so if you go to the Nachardak Great Chamber.
Yeah.
Neloth put a cube into the control pedestal, which is just the one cube by itself.
Okay, I'm in the Great Chamber. Yeah.
So all the way at the beginning. I wish it just showed fucking map. Like, stop describing it in words and show me a picture so I know what the fuck you're referring to. It doesn't really help when it says, beyond the entrance is a corridor leading north. The corridor soon turns west, with a small alcove to the east. None of that is relevant to me, mate. Like, where are the cubes?
It might be relevant to me, because, I mean, okay, I'm at the entrance to the Great Chamber.
What does it look like?
The entrance to the Great Chamber was via a lift down from the Nachardak reading room.
Oh, do you know what? Fuck that. I'm just gonna check this out.
And you come down. Yeah, there's a little alcove on the right. Down into the Great Chamber. And here is the lookout across the Great Chamber. And Neloth ran down here and activated a thingy. He looked at these, and then there were 2 cubes in control pedestals in the Great Chamber, and they are used to lower the water to get through the Great Chamber.
So you found 2 cubes in this room?
I don't remember how many I found in this room, but I've used 2 on the 2 pedestals to lower the water to get through here.
Okay, so you got given one by Neloth. You took one from the pedestal after listening to Neloth.
Yeah.
You've got the 3rd one in the workshop and the 4th one in the workshop. You came across the Dwarven Ballista, yeah?
Yes.
That was the 4th cube, yeah? So there's only 1 more, which you can only find after draining the water level all of the way.
So I've done. Right, here's the Dwarven Ballista. Is this something I need to do with the Dwarven Ballista to locate a cube?
No, I don't think so. I don't remember having to use it for anything. It's really annoying because I'm looking through all these different resources to try and figure out what the fuck is going on, but not one single place has all of what I'm looking for.
So I'm going into the workshop now. Right, there is a cube in the workshop.
Yeah, okay, what happens if you take it?
I don't know.
Maybe that's the one you need.
Has the water level risen? Yeah, I think that's it. I think that's it. I think I needed to recover that one.
It must be that one then.
Okay.
And then maybe you plop that one into the aqueduct and then you should be able to...
Yeah. Right. Yeah, it's gotta be. It's gotta be. Because the water hasn't risen anywhere else. There we go.
Okay. That looks right. Okay.
We got their chat in the end. Right, there's a split. I can see the spinning blade trap.
Yeah. If you don't want to get chopped up to pieces, you can whirlwind sprint through it, but you should be able to not. You should be able to do it with your skill.
I've just run through it.
As you do. Whoa, did you see those mad skills? He just ran through it. What a madman.
Oh. Right, I've taken a cube which has risen the water level a little.
That's the last cube. You've got the last cube.
Do you have the cube?
Well done, Sonny.
I'll take this cube and we can be on our way.
So I take it that we now return with all these cubes back to the beginning.
No, now you need to do what I told you about before.
Well,
So you found the thing with the spinning blades. Obviously now you can progress from there. So there's an alcove in the northeast corner where a control switch opens a gate, apparently. I don't know why my stream keeps falling behind. It's starting to fucking annoy me. Right, there we go. Is that right? 53 people watching. Hi, everyone.
53 people watching me play like a knob and get completely lost.
Do you know what? Maybe they enjoy it because it makes them feel better. Ah, someone's worse than me. Oh, good. Right, okay.
Because by watching my streams, you are not learning any gaming skills. You're just listening to two knobheads blether away.
Did you find the alcove in the northeast corner of that room?
Yeah, I think I've got everything. I'm done.
Did you get the Kagrumes resonance gem?
No.
What? You need that.
What? What?
So when you took that final cube and the water level raised, you needed to swim to the northeast corner of the room, where a control switch opens a gate, and then you'd find a bunch of shit there.
Okay, I've got to go back
including a Kagrumes resonance gem, which is one thing you need for the other Dwarven Ruins quest.
Okay, I've got to go back then.
Harumph, harumph. Games are supposed to be fun.
Back to the aqueduct.
I'll be back in a minute. I'm just going to use the loop. Don't know why I need to pause the stream. I don't need to pause the stream.
Right. So I needed to... The water's too high. How many cubes have I got? I've got one control cube. So where was this gem? Right, is it going to be back in here? I think it must be, because there was a gate through here. There's a gate on the other side. I'll wait for him to come back. Yeah, I found where the last cube is. It's just finding where the stuff I need to pick up is. A gem. There, by the looks of things. Up the top right.
Hello.
Hello.
What happened? Sorry.
I'm looking for this alcove you say that's got the gem?
Yeah, it said before leaving the area, after you got that last cube,
Yeah.
swim and climb to the alcove in the northeast corner of the room where a control switch opens a gate.
Okay, so I've got to swim and climb to get there. Right, that's fair. That's fine. So I can. So after getting the cubes, I'm going to get that cube back. Up we go. Right. Right, I've taken one cube. Swim and climb to the northeast.
Yeah, but I assume it meant from the room where you found the last cube, not where you are now.
Okay. No, it's not. It can't be because there's no other way out of it. No other way out of there. And looking at the map, there's nothing to climb. Unless there's something up there, but I can't see any. I can't see any way of getting up there.
I fucking hate the non-specificity of these guides sometimes.
No, I think I know where it is. I think I know where it is. So, bear with me.
Kagume's gem. It's in a hidden elevated room on the northeast side.
It's northeast side is going to be. You'll see the map.
Yeah, in the aqueduct. Yeah.
In the aqueduct, yes. Yeah.
Oh, this looks right-ish.
So hidden elevated room, northeast side. Okay, which I would never have known about, would never have found.
No, so you need to take that cube, not put it back.
I have taken it. You're very
Oh.
delayed.
Am I? Oh, fuck's sake, game stream. Why do you do that? It's on normal playback speed, and I click live, and then 5 minutes later it's behind. What the fuck? I genuinely don't get it. It was doing this 2 weeks ago as well.
Yeah, it's past this gate. So it's... So I take the cube back. Water level rises again.
And then you have to swim and climb to the northeast alcove that it's referring to. So I'm assuming you swim to somewhere where you can then get a bit of a foothold and you can jump onto it and climb up. It's weird because I remember this, but like because it's been 14 years since I played it, I'm having to rely on memory and Google.
I've done it.
There you go.
Yep, done it. Done it. Okay.
And then the control switch, and then in this room is a bunch of stuff.
Got it.
Oh
Dwarven
no,
helmet.
you made the dwarven spider angry.
I
Oh,
killed
it's a,
it.
no, it's a ballista guardian.
Don't need to even...
Yeah, on that table should be the Kagramez gem. Yeah, there it is.
I've got it. I've got it.
You got
Right.
it. Well done.
I don't need any of the other bits and bobs in here. Oh, there's a chest. Oh. There we go. I would never, ever, ever in a million years have found that.
Do you know what the thing is with this game? It's because there's so many ruins and so many dungeons. It's like trying to figure out exactly which one it is.
Where's the way out then? To the south. Looking south, it's this way.
So basically, once you've done that, you go back to the 3 control switches. You know,
Yep,
you know the one. Yeah, you go back there.
yep. But to get out, I've got to go down below because this isn't the way out up here. So I've got to go down and then up like that. There we are. Oh, there's Lydia. Hello, Lydia. Follow me, Lydia. Are you stuck?
Still here.
Okay. Don't want you to wait here. say wait.
As you wish, my king.
And now I'm going to talk to her and say, follow me.
As you command, my king.
Yes, I am commanding you, Lydia. Now follow me. Oh, there you are. Good girl. You should say to my dog. Good girl. My dog. Right. So we're heading back, and we collect the cubes as we go on the way back, don't we?
I believe, yes.
I picked up to start all the boilers. Here, I picked up this cube for you. Shall we get off with it?
There we go. I now have 5 cubes.
Stop that! I thought you understood how this works by now. The water level
Okay.
no other the boilers to work at all.
Okay, so, right. Now I need to start the boilers.
Should now be as simple as turn on the ball water.
Yeah, so once you've done that, it should unlock the...
I need one of these cubes.
You need 3, I think.
That's 4.
4.
That seems to be good.
There we go.
It's finally down.
Uh-oh.
Look out! Another steam centurion.
Let me guess.
Steam Centurion Master.
Yes, you're doing the right thing. Good. Yeah, that dialogue looks right as well.
The corpse has gone in the water. I want to loot the corpse. Centurion Dynamo Core. Dwarven Oil. Garnet, Glass Arrow, Grand Soul Gem, Ruby. There we go. Don't need to win a cog.
So, it would be a simple matter to stop that.
Isn't it funny how imposing they look and they just go down that easy because you're at a decent level?
Yeah, yeah. And it's because it is because as well I've upgraded all my equipment.
How can I serve you, my
Yeah, that's true. That is very true.
Yeah, I wasn't finding it this easy when I was going through earlier because it was very tough. I'm going to give her the Dwarven Helmet of Archery. Give her the Nordic Carved Helmet as well. Right, that's lowered. That's reduced my load. There we go. I want a helmet where I can see her face.
There was a useful feature in Dark Souls where you could remodel armor to look like other armor. So if you wanted the stats of one armor but the look of another, you could do that. And I thought that was really cool.
So what's my next bit in this quest? Release the book from the Dwemer contraption.
Yes, that's the last bit. The whole reason for this quest is for that book.
Where is the book?
It's in the reading room.
Oh, it's at the top, you mean?
Yeah, once you've defeated the Centurion, I think the room should be unlocked.
Going right back at the top.
So you've activated the boilers. Oh, did you go over to where the Centurion came from?
No.
Oh, make sure you go there. You can find a boss level chest.
Ooh. Ooh.
I'm fucking behind again. You see what I mean? Why does it do that?
I'm really not very good at these sort of games without a bit of help. How much of this stuff would I be missing?
Between 20 and 50%. I don't know. It's pretty broad. It depends on obviously the quest itself, and plus the fact that you've got mods which affect your visuals. It's like
Yeah.
certain things would be less obvious to you than they would be to me because I've got the vanilla version. Like you've got much more lighting depth and shadows and stuff like that. It kind of looked a bit more, I guess, washed out on mine. But because of that, things looked
I'm right behind you. I am small.
brighter.
Carry your
Mm-hmm.
burdens.
Whoa. Right. Decent. Worth a bit.
I'm giving her a lot of stuff to carry. There we go. So I'm going to take some more of this stuff because this is worth something. There we go. Not that I need money though, I'm just being greedy. I've got, oh, Dwarven Warhammer of Freezing. She can carry that because I'm overburdened.
Yeah. Anything valuable, even if you don't need it, just give it to her. If she can carry it, it's worth it.
Yep.
Yes, even that stuff. Good. I pretty much just got her to carry all my heavy armor and then Dragon Bone and Dragon Scale all the time.
There we go.
You lead, I'll follow.
Complicated Dwemer cats.
Okay. Wait for Lydia to arrive. Let's go up to the reading room.
Do it.
What a pain in the arse this quest was.
Like I said to you, mate, Dwemer Ruins. They're a level above normal dungeons, mate. Imagine going through a dungeon like this in D&D. Your players would fucking hate you.
It's called the Tomb of Horrors, or the Hidden Shrine of Tomoa-chan, or something like that.
But genuinely, can you see, like, there's a level of convoluted where it's like, if this wasn't a video game, you'd have given up by now.
Yeah.
Very dangerous.
Here we go, reading the Black Book.
These books are meant to drive.
Oh, there's something that Neeloth says here that I'm a little bit pissed about.
Are you sure this is a good idea?
Okay. Learn the hidden knowledge of epistolary acumen. Font of Magica. Font of Magica. I'm going to activate a Font of Magica.
You read the Black Book.
I did.
Now look where you are.
Yes, I've been here before in this sort of place. This is lots of tentacles and things. It's quite Cthulhu-y.
Is this applicable to D&D? Not the, take this item to go to another room and put it in there. That's not really conducive to D&D. That's more of a Resident Evil style of game. It's more like a survival horror sort of game mechanic than a fantasy role-playing game mechanic.
Let me up.
Well done.
That book is awesome, the way it sort of swirls.
The thing is, even with high-level players and such, it doesn't really work because in a video game you have to actually look for the item and then you have to actually go back to where you need it. Whereas in an RPG, you could just hand wave that away by just saying, yeah, you go to where you need to go and put the item where it needs to go. And it takes the... There's no fun there, really, is there? The exploration is what makes this game what it is. Like, if you didn't have such a rich, you know, and vast world with all these different little things in it, there'd be no fun going around it all, right?
Oi, oi, oi. These things are very Cthulhu-y.
You like this, don't you?
I love these things. Oh, he's killing me! He's killed me!
There's a few more quests like this. Oh my god, are you dead?
Yeah.
You're still alive on my screen.
Have very different experiences when reading these books.
He's a lurker. It's all of you guys on a Friday.
Those who remain coherent enough to report what they
It's a lot of you guys right now.
You were in Apocrypha. Or a
Oh, you were so close to beating him as well.
in here, of course. You should read the book again until you reach what appears to be the end. Then you will have fully understood the knowledge it contains.
Oh, that was close, mate. You know what? You might even be able to redo that.
It's told me I can, yeah. It says you should do it again.
Okay, you don't have to restart. Okay, that's good. I think that it's just in your inventory now, isn't it? Yeah. Did it freak you out a little bit when you put the book away and then your character did that?
Yes.
You're prepared this time.
I'm going to use better arrows than steel arrows. Why am I using steel arrows? It's just defaulted to them. Let's kill this one.
Exquisite. Shot. He just teleported, didn't he? Oh no, you got rid of him. I think it opened the other path on the other side, yeah.
Where?
There was a gate there before, but it's gone now. Should be able to walk up the stairs.
Elven Gilded Armor of Rejuvenation.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Let's have a little look at that.
Wow, that's really good. Stamina regenerates, what was that, 40% faster?
30. But look,
30,
look what I've already got though.
Yeah, but that's unrefined. What you've got is refined.
Yeah, so if I refine it,
Chapter 1 first, if you're going to do the books.
I've done it, haven't I, already?
No, well, you're not in any of the chapters at the moment, or maybe you're in chapter 2. I'm not sure.
I'm in chapter 2. Yeah.
Okay, if you've done chapter 1 was the one with the floating pages, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You want to do chapter 3 then? Sorry. But yeah, if you upgrade your Elven gilded armor, it might even be better than what you've got now. But that's just something to check when you get back.
I think my bow just needs recharging. That's what it is. It is the right bow. It just needs recharging.
Fair.
And I've completely forgotten how to recharge them. So
There's a button there. It says charge when you highlight the weapon.
okay. But it's already enough to take down the Seekers.
Call me the Seeker. Been searching low and high.
I don't know that song.
It's The Seeker by The Who.
I don't know it. I've
You
never
don't?
been a big Who fan.
Neither have I, but that's a song that I like.
Okay.
That's interesting. I know a song that you don't. Everybody, mark this for the records. Yeah, it's actually a really good song, yeah.
Hello, thank you, Squirrel. Thank you.
39 months. Well, John owes you 39 acorns.
I do.
Jeb knows it. Go on, Jeb. I want to get together on the mountain till the day I die.
I'm being hit. Oh, there's 2 of them. Gits. Let's get some more.
You like these Cthulhu quests, don't you?
Yes. Right, that's one of them done. Where's the
Good
other
news
one?
for you, there's a few more of these where that came from.
Where's the other? Oh, it summons them, doesn't it? It summons them. That's why that's why there were 2. Is it weird for lots of you people who are watching to see someone who's never played Skyrim before fumble his way through like a complete noob?
Hey, whether they'd want to admit it or not, whether I'd want to admit it or not, I fumbled my way through a lot of it.
I remember when I was about 18 years old fumbling my way through something else for the first time. Hey!
18, you say?
I was, yeah, I was 18.
I was 17, so it's all good. Both of legal consenting age. That's the important thing.
Well, the legal age in the UK is 16, isn't it?
Yes. Obviously, not everyone sticks to that rule. Not naming any names.
No.
Not even everyone sticks to the one-on-one. Again, not naming any names.
Yeah, I do mean a pub. Of course I'm in a pub. Yes. Definitely. What is this? This is mad. I've got to somehow get picking my way around all these weird platforms. bonkers. This is looking
This is a perfect example of why Andy doesn't play computer games, but he likes to watch.
Yeah.
That's all right. They have chairs in hotel rooms for that kind of thing. Sorry,
So
I don't know if that was too far or not.
Voyeurism.
Oh dear.
Right, there's a
But you know
monster
what? Interestingly, there is something to be said for obviously watching people play games as opposed to playing them yourself. Because, like, generally, if I like a game enough, I'll play it myself. But if I like it but not enough to buy it and play it, then I'll just watch someone play it.
Mm.
But Skyrim's
also...
thankfully one of those games that I've already played.
But you can also learn from watching people play games. You can learn. You can think, "Oh, I'd like to give that a go."
Well, so if I watch someone play a game that I've never heard of, and then I like it, and then I think, well, I want to play it, I'll stop watching them and then go play it myself. But there's some that, for example, the type of skill it requires isn't the same type of skill that I have. So
Right.
I know no matter how hard I try, there's just a level, there's like a ceiling I get to, and the game requires more than that. So things
Okay.
like Dark Souls or Bloodborne, you've heard me talk about them. That's the
They-
kind of game that I enjoy, and I'm good
Yeah.
enough at to get to the end of it and to complete them multiple times over. But certain games like Hollow Knight or Undertale, as much as I love them, they're just too difficult for me because the type of skill required is a different skill set. Like, imagine Dark Souls is a 3D quote-unquote role-playing game where you explore the world and all this kind of stuff. Imagine a 2D platformer. It's a completely different style of game, isn't it?
Of course it is. Yeah, yeah.
Like, you know, playing Super Mario versus playing Mario 64. Just the fact that it's 3D makes everything so much different.
And to be honest, the games I'm strongest at are probably real-time strategy games.
See, I would never want to watch anyone play one of those, but, like, playing them myself, like Civilization, for example, I spent days playing Civ.
Yeah.
And when I say days, I don't mean real-life days, I mean in-game days. Like, one game would go across 3 real-life days kind of thing. But there's some games that I would want to watch rather than play. So, like, I'm too much of a little bitch baby to play Alien Isolation, but watching people play it and shit themselves is hilarious. I'm too much of a little bitch baby to play Outlast, but I'll watch other people play it.
One game I would like to try and possibly stream at some point is Phasmophobia.
Oh, Sophie's obsessed with that game. Not sure it'd be your thing, to be honest. It could be.
I've heard a lot of things about it, and yeah, I would probably shit myself.
I also think there's something to be said for, like, the mechanics of it. It's not just the genre of the game, it's how involved the mechanics are. Like, there's a lot of things you have to consider, a lot of moving parts. And
Right, okay.
obviously when you first start out, it's like, you know, it gives them to you 1 or 2 at a time. But then once you have, like, all the entities unlocked and all the equipment unlocked, there's just so many things you have to just juggle all at once, and
Yeah, I might struggle with that.
it's just a lot to think about. And that's the reason why I've never got into it, because at a certain point, it doesn't become fun, and it just becomes tedious. So, like, Dark Souls is not tedious. It is difficult, but there's not mechanics bogging it down. It's just what is there is difficult. But there are some games that increase the difficulty by adding extra mechanics, by adding extra entities and things like that. And effectively, it's padding but with flavor, if that makes sense.
There's a few books I've got to read. I'm wondering if any of them tell me anything or give me anything. Great Harbingers.
Harbinger.
Okay, Harbinger. Ginga.
Come on, Mr. Pedant.
I think it sounds better as a Harbinger.
A Harbinger sounds shit, man. I'm joking. Harbinger is like he's binging on something. Yeah, death.
He's ginger.
The Ginger Harbinger.
Ginger Harbinger.
Do you know what? That would probably be a terrifying, like, if someone announced that the Ginger Harbinger was entering the building, you fucking shit yourself.
Absolutely. Oh yes, and Andrew, that's the wake up call when you know you've got to get good at Civ when that happens. Yeah, when you're just going through the industrial age and the Chinese land and say our words are backed by nuclear weapons. You're like, oh.
One thing that I loved about Civilization, and it was originally a bug, but they kept it in as a feature, was that Gandhi was always the most aggressive.
Yes.
It was something to do with his aggression value being overclocked from... Well, it was meant to be 0, but it got reset back from 0 to 255 because there wasn't negative values, right? Something like that.
So Gandhi became a megalomaniac, didn't he?
He basically became Kim Jong-un and Stalin and Hitler all in one person.
Yes. If you were next to either of the grey civilizations in that, you were in trouble. But at least if you were next to the Mongols, you knew they'd be aggressive but technologically rubbish. If you're next to Gandhi, you
better make peace with him or you are fucked.
Yeah, because he was technologically decent as well.
One thing I did like about Civ was that it gave a pretty realistic representation of the amount of things you have to juggle with each civilization. Like, you have religion, you have culture, you have technology, you have science, you have education, you have agriculture, you have, like, obviously the army and stuff like that. You've got industry, it's just fucking hell. But it's like... It gives you an idea of just how difficult it is to actually lead a country, to rule a country. People think it's easy, but it isn't.
Let me out of the water. I'm dying. I can't get out of the water. Oh, I've died.
Oh, Jonathan. What are you? How have you done that? How the fuck have you managed that?
The water kills you, I've just found out.
Well, the good thing is it doesn't, like, kill you. You just reset.
Yeah, I don't know the way out of this area. Right, okay. I'm in chapter 2. I've been through all these.
See, because I know you well enough to know what kind of games you like and what kind of game mechanics you like, I knew you'd really like Skyrim. Because it's got a lot there, but it's not to the point where it's, like, overwhelming, right?
No, it's not. It's not, no.
Like, yeah, you've got an entire world to explore. You've got so many thousands of quests to do. You've got so many items to find and weapons to find and shouts to find, dragons to kill, all that kind of stuff. But it's a slow progression from one thing to the next, and it never at any one point feels like it's too much for you, does it?
It's not overwhelming. I mean, yes, it's busy, and I got a bit flustered at the start, but when I got the hang of it, I mean, I'm still not perfect at it. I still...
But you have a level of fluidity and fluency that you didn't before.
Yeah.
You have a level of comfort. Like, you're not thinking about what keys to press and when to do certain things. You're just doing it.
Yeah.
Like, you're not thinking, oh, I need to pull my bow out, I need to ready an arrow, I need to aim, I need to shoot the guy. You just... Pew, pew.
Oh, it's a lurker. These things... This thing... Oh.
One of the best pieces of advice that I ever got when I was learning to exercise...
Hold on, I'm fighting a
Sorry.
lurker. I'm better concentrate.
Kill. Oh, I remember this. Oh, he's tough. He's tough.
He's dead as well.
Good man.
I need to start using my swords a bit more because I didn't want to become the meme of a sneaky archer. I have got 2 other characters, chat, who are not sneaky archers. I just know that this is my first character through. I'm playing the easy way.
Yeah, as I was saying, one of the best pieces of advice I ever got from one of the guys who I learned boxing from on YouTube is you've got to think about it, then do it. Think about it, then do it. Think about it, then do it. Until you can do it without thinking about it.
Yep. Same.
That applies to a lot of things in life.
Well, I have to say it was very similar with judo.
Yes. Because it's a martial art. They're all inherently the same in that sense, aren't they?
Yep.
Especially when it comes to, you know, your body mechanics. Like, for example, when I throw a jab or when I throw a cross, I don't think about how to do it, I just do it. But I spent years to get to this point of being able to just do it. I'm no longer thinking about how to position my hand, which way to twist my arm, which way to use my body torque, all that kind of shit. It's just happening.
I didn't think about the throw that got me my black belt. It was instinct.
Yes, because you'd already put in the years of practice and gotten through all the belts beforehand.
Yep.
So by the time you attain your black belt, you got to a level of comfort and ability and fluency where you no longer need to think about any of the simple things. Like, you know where to place your hands, you know how to turn your own body, you know how to turn their body.
Well, I knew what I was reacting to, and I knew where I did and didn't want to be when fighting that guy.
So I was watching a little bit of footage of Alex Pereira, the light heavyweight UFC champion, doing a bit of boxing sparring with an actual boxer. And you could tell that his boxing isn't as good as the boxers. But of course, if you have a guy who's disciplined in multiple areas versus a guy who's an expert in one, of course the guy who's an expert in one area is going to be better.
Of course.
At that one thing.
Yes.
Just at that one thing. So
Exactly,
yeah,
Andy.
if you're a boxer, you learn punches and angles and things like that you wouldn't as a kickboxer or an MMA fighter, because boxers aren't worried in the boxing ring about getting kicked or kneed or elbowed or taken down.
Sadly, Andy, I never took the next step because of my judo club closing down during a certain period of time. Period of time when everyone was stuck, and I never found another judo club that really did it enough for me.
That makes sense. But yeah, I mean, that boxer was clearly a much better boxer than Pereira, who's naturally a kickboxer. But if it was a real fight, quote unquote, Pereira would kill him easily. Because he's got judo, he's got grappling, jiu-jitsu, wrestling, kicking, elbowing, kneeing. The boxer can... Not to say that the boxer can't fight. He probably can to some extent, but not to the point where he's actually been trained in all those various disciplines.
No. Well, I'm going to save, actually. I've not
Good
been
idea.
saving enough, but...
But like I said to you, like, you know, we were having a debate, you know, your judo versus my boxing. And you said, well, if you land a punch on me and you knock me out, I can't do anything. And I said, that is fair, but if you grab a hold of me, I'm fucked.
Yeah, quite simple.
Sooner or later.
Like, yeah, I might be able to jab you and keep you away and keep you at range, but as soon as you've grabbed hold of me, because I don't have grappling discipline, I'm not going to know what to do, and you're going to know exactly what to do. And hi, Cthulhu.
In theory, yes. I mean, I may have forgotten some of it, and I'm a bit creakier, and that things might not bend quite how they did a few years ago.
Yeah.
Anyway, who are you?
Hermias Mora.
I'm Hermes.
Don't worry, I was just leaving.
Of men, new of the unknown, master.
That's really funny.
You stand in my realm,
Don't worry.
mortal.
That's exactly it. Like, a single jab by a professional boxer hurts more than a punch from most people. Like,
yeah,
any
of course.
punch.
Of course it will, yeah.
Because he's trained how to throw that exact punch with maximum efficiency and power and speed.
Sought out the forbidden knowledge
That only one other has obtained. I love this voice.
You are Dragonborn. Like me,
100%, Andy. You hit the nail on the head there. She did really well to start in MMA because of her judo base, right? Which is a really good base for MMA. But when it came to actual striking, she was pants. Like, you know, being able to judo throw someone and ground and pound them is a good way to finish someone. But because every fight starts standing up with distance between you, you know, you got to get close enough. But she got head kicked by Holly Holm, and that's it. One head kick is all it took.
And being one of the best in the world at just one portion wasn't enough.
No.
Not at the highest level. It got her to that level, but
It got her to a world championship level, but to, like, what you would call, I guess, you know, there's world level, and then there's, like, that level above, you know, which very few people get to. People like Usyk.
Yeah.
from me. I know what you want. To use your power.
One thing that I find really funny, though, is that people think, you know, just because he's only a boxer, that he wouldn't be able to fight in the streets or something. And it's like, you do realize that the rules are for them, not for you. Like, what? The rules are to protect their opponents as well as them. Without rules, they would fucking murder most people.
Did you see the footage of when Julius Francis was working as a bouncer?
To bend the wills of mortal.
No.
And there was Julius Francis, former heavyweight boxer. He works as a bouncer now. He's old.
Is not enough.
Hold on, just wait for Hermaeus Mora to finish.
Word of power.
Oh, this was in 2022.
You can
Yeah.
hope to surpass me.
Didn't he fight Mike Tyson?
Yeah, Julius Francis had been in the ring with some pretty hard dudes.
Was rewarded.
Exactly, Andy, yep. John's just preparing himself for tomorrow. With Hermias Mora.
Knowledge has
He's glorious. Cthulhu Fatan.
Mind, bend will.
But if
I
you've
wonder
never
what
seen
you're going to use that for.
if you've never seen the footage of Julius Francis, just there's a guy kicking off outside a club, and he just calmly walks over to him and hits him once. And it's not a small guy.
No,
And
he's a heavyweight.
And well, the guy he hits isn't a small guy either. And Julius
Oh,
Francis just wanders over calmly and just goes bang, and that's it. And this is a guy in his 50s. This is a guy in his 50s who's overweight and hasn't trained for years. That shows, and he was considered to be too slow to be really to be a top level heavyweight. But against a regular person, he just battered him. Right, so what's your price for the final word of power? Okay.
Knowledge. For knowledge.
Is it a price
Knowledge.
you're willing to pay, more
The
importantly?
scar have withheld their secrets from me for many long years. The time has come for this knowledge to be added to my library.
Oh, I've got to do the dirty on the skull. Okay.
I know you will. And then I will give you the knowledge that you seek.
You're enjoying this far too much, aren't you, Joe?
Seeming to me.
You've been waiting for something like this to happen.
Secrets that will be mine.
So I've got to do the dirty on the skull. Okay. I love this is the second section I've been through with the books like this. I love the animation of what the pages. That's how I imagine books to be like in Cthulhu.
Like the Necronomicon, yeah.
Absolutely,
Yes.
absolutely.
Yes. Some incomprehensible but somehow still tangible madness on the pages.
Glorious, isn't it?
Yeah. Do you remember what I said to you a few weeks ago, maybe a month or so ago now, that there's some quests in this game that are quite Cthulhu-y?
Yep.
Well, this is one of them.
What am I meant to do here? I can't interact with it.
I think something is happening, but I'm not sure.
I've got a little arrow on it, but there's nothing highlights when I go up to it.
That is strange.
When I did one of these before, a thing appeared on the pedestal to go back to Solstein. It's not there. Am I bugged? Am I bugged?
Pardon me, potentially, but that's strange. Yeah, something should have happened by now.
Yeah, I'm going to come out and go back in again. That quite often fix it. It's just told me I'm carrying too much to be able to run. Is that what it is? No, I'm not carrying too much. I'm in the right place. Something's not appearing. That's weird. That's weird. Yeah, you might get strange voices when I run Call of Cthulhu.
Oh no, not him.
Him? Yes, why? Why do you ask, Iman? Why do you say, oh, there we go. Ah, I've got to pick one of these. Dragonborn Force, Dragonborn Flame. Oh, I've got to pick one.
Choose.
Your unrelenting force shout does more damage and may disintegrate enemies. Okay. Ooh. I'm going to go with the unrelenting force one, because that's the one I've been using.
That's what I would go with.
I've been using it enough. I do need to use it a little bit more, so that's what I need to pick. Okay.
Did you actually learn what you needed to know by reading that black book? You're still acting surprisingly sane.
Is it sane? You think I am
He must have
sane?
wanted something to trap you. What secrets could they have worth keeping from old Mora? Sounds like a bargain to me. Hermaeus Mora learned some fascinating new ways to skin a hawker, and you become the second most powerful dragonborn that ever lived.
The second most powerful dragonborn ever lived. Excuse me? And we depart into Solstein. Oh, 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 oh. Missed. Quasola. I like it when you get up against a named dragon. Die, Quasola. I will absorb your soul.
Random little factoid for you, which I'm not sure you'd have picked up on, but maybe you have. All the dragons are named with 3 syllables.
I hadn't picked up on that, no, but thank you for letting me know. Right.
Well, if you think about it, the dragon shouts are 3 syllables.
Quasula.
I am at your command.
I'm carrying far too much and she's carrying far too much, so I'm gonna get rid of these cogs.
Let's get going then.
I don't need the cogs, I don't even know why I've got them.
You're pretty much only ever going to need them to smelt into dwarven metal ingots. There's not really much else use for them.
Mm.
That dwarven, that core thing that you got from the Centurion is quite good, though. I would keep that.
I am sworn to carry your burdens.
I'm sworn to carry your burdens. So I'm going to take the cogs off her and get rid of those. What other things can I... Oh man, it's all the cash stuff that I don't need. I've got enough Dwemer stuff. Can I now give her some dragon bone? I need to. I really need to cut. No, I'm not going to get going. I'm overloaded. Let's drop the cogs.
The carry weight logic does make me laugh sometimes, though. You know, you pick up, like, you're carrying all this shit and it's fine. You pick up, like, a flower. Oh, shit, I'm too heavy now.
I'm not too I've only got to give her 16 now, so I should be able to do that.
I am sworn to carry your burdens.
The Dark Rites of Arkham. No, I've no idea. I've not heard of the Dark Rites of Arkham. Is it a video game? Why are you laughing?
It just sounds like it's either something Batman or something Cthulhu. I'm not sure which. Let's see. It's a video game, yeah.
Okay.
It looks Cthulhu-y because it's about the Salem witch trials.
Goody, goody, goody.
Looks to be $15 on Steam. Probably about a tenner. He's put a link in the Tuesday Call of Cthulhu chat. Nice one, Andy.
Are you making me spend more money here, Mr. Hewson?
Well, if it helps you, John. You're not going to finish Skyrim for another 200 hours or so yet. And I know how much you've been liking this. I mean, you used to play Lotro. You know, now you're playing Skyrim arguably more than you ever played Lotro.
Still here.
Yeah.
I am sworn to carry your burdens.
I'm just moving to the shed. I'll be a minute.
Oh, there's a guy who's playing it. Okay. Ah, right. I see. So you don't want me to attempt to play it. Okay, I get you. I get you. I'm not good enough. I'm not good enough. No. No. Oh, I'm still too heavy. I've got to drop something. Ah, items. going back to Raven Rock. Naturally, you can imagine my excitement upon finding out that Melendez's latest project would tap into the illustrious oeuvre of H.P. Lovecraft.
Looks like that's it. Got to go. Glover Mallory is a wonder with a hammer.
It's easier than rimming. Okay.
Careful not to torch anything important.
Are you hinting? Are you intimating there, Andrew, that I'm not very good at rimming? Is that what you're saying? I think you are.
You know what they say, mate. Practice makes perfect.
Yeah.
Head over to the retching edge if the ash has your throat parched.
Okay, I'm going to empty all of my spare stuff now. Let's go home. Let's go home. I'm carrying too much stuff.
May I remind you to also rest at your own bed for a 15% XP bonus?
Yes, you can remind me. That's absolutely fine. Don't go to Windhelm. My home is in Whiterun. Fast travel to Whiterun. Okay, I'm going to sell some stuff first. So what I do need to do whenever I sell things is put on my Mask of Clavicus vial.
I was just about to remind you. Well remembered, sir.
Welcome to War Maidens. Now, take a look.
Okay, what would you like to buy?
Give me all your money.
Let's sell the Elven Dagger. I don't do the backstab thing, do I really?
Do you know what? It's not necessary for most things, but it is a useful perk to have, because it's obviously a passive buff that you always have now. But it is useful when you're on Dark Brotherhood quests. And to be fair, a dagger weighs like, what, 2? It's always worth keeping a dagger around, just in case. Because 30 times sneak attack damage with a backstab on a dagger is better than any one single sword hit you'll ever get. And then, you know, if they're still alive afterwards, you could still switch to a sword or a bow and finish off the job. It's just that 30 times damage is not something to be sniffed at.
I'm going to see if I can disenchant some of these, because I quite like. Actually, no, I don't need the flames and freezing, because I've got the ability to do that sort of random one that...
That's with a bow, isn't it?
Yeah, but my I've already... I've put the soul grabbing thing in the Elven Dagger.
That could work.
So I'm going to sell these. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I need to buy myself a second house, really, don't I? So I can load it with even more shit.
I mean, that's completely up to you.
It's the point of the game, isn't it, to just get overloaded with tons of crap?
Well, the thing is, because my character was pretty much all-rounded, he was part of every quest or guild or whatever you want to say.
Yeah.
My base was at the College of Winterhold.
Mm-hmm.
So I just left all my shit in the College of Winterhold, and it was just fine there.
I'm gonna sell some of me stuff. I've got loads of amethysts, got loads of garnets.
That's the thing. You get, yeah, that's it. You get enrolled into the College of Winterhold, and then they give you like a residence within there. So there's no actual house in the town of Winterhold.
Okay.
But you can actually live at the college, which I think is what my character did.
Okay.
Anyway, yeah, you can store shit in public places, and that's like no one will steal your shit. I mean, you can steal theirs.
Yeah. What good is a glass dagger? Well, glass daggers are quite good in Skyrim.
Everything's for sale, my friend.
That's the thing. Glass daggers are pretty good in Skyrim. One other place to go to sell things. Up we go. Run. Run. Run, 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 run.
You haven't got enough smithing to make dragon armor yet, have you?
No, no.
Okay.
Oh, he's not here. Oh, what time is it? Where is he? Where's my smith friend? Where are you? Not allowed to what? Oh, here he is.
Whiterun belongs to the true sons of Skyrim now, just as it should.
I've got to wait for him to get up to his smithy to. If I can.
Why don't you try sleeping in your bed for an hour or two?
We'll do in a bit.
Fucking do it now!
I'm going to empty all my shit first.
Come on, do it! What are you waiting for?
Big mountains.
Get to the chopper!
Get to the chopper.
Got a lot of steel to shape.
I've also got a lot of gold to spend. 2,500. Good man. You can buy some stuff. I'm not selling the glass bow because I know a glass bow, when treated up, will be better than an elven bow.
I remember one of the best things a merchant ever said to me in a video game. Wasn't Skyrim. But you walk up to his stall and he goes, "Buy me stuff so I can get me some food."
Yes.
Right behind
Proper
you.
accent.
Well, it's the way it was written. It was like, not me, it said M-E-H, so buy me. You know, me.
Buy me. Buy me
Buy
stuff.
me some stuff so I can get me some food, you know. So I just
Buy
imagined it as being northern.
Buy me stuff so I can get me some food. Anything else that's left is just going to be put in my
Lead on.
my chest. I'm just going to sell this.
Gods be praised.
Glass sword. Oh no, I'm buying that. Bleh, yeah. The amount of times I've accidentally bought something when I've been trying to sell something.
Yeah, it's the best of us, mate.
And it happens to the most stupid of us as well.
Well,
I mean, you know what the inference is. If it happens to the best of us, it definitely happens to the rest of us.
Yeah. Okay. Let's go back to the house. Dump off all the stuff that I don't need. Meow. Meow. You said something about getting married in the game. So what's the item I need and who do I get it from?
You need an amulet of Mara, and there's one near the Dark Brotherhood Sanctuary in Falkreath.
My eyes open.
Okay.
Damn dragons could swoop down.
You wanna go
And
do
how much
that?
they cost?
It doesn't cost anything. You can find it.
Okay.
I mean, you can buy them, but there's one that you can find in the world for free, so you might want to do that.
Is it easy?
Yeah.
Or do I need to be clever?
No,
So
it's
not
literally
clever.
just there. You just need to find it and pick it up. There's basically near the Dark Brotherhood Sanctuary. There's this tent, and I can't remember if it's called the Lover's Tent or if that's just what I called it. But yeah, you can find an amulet of Mara there. Let me just check.
Got a lot of books here.
No, it's actually called the Lover's Tent. All right. So it's basically no, not fuck's sake. What's not? I think I might have got the wrong thing. North of Dawnstar. I don't know why I thought of Falkreath.
What I tend to do is I tend to dump all my stuff off, and then when I'm not streaming or not online with anybody, that's when I just sit and fanny about with making stuff.
That's
really
fair.
But it's good. It's a good way of gaining levels, I've found.
Still here.
Well, this is what I said to you. Like, everything is a positive feedback loop.
Yeah.
So, like, the more of something you do, the better you get at it, and then therefore the better you know, the better your return on investment is, and then it makes you just want to do it more. So now you see, obviously, the level between crafting your armor to fine versus exquisite. You know.
Yeah. It's huge.
Imagine what it gets. You know how much better it gets even after that.
Lead on.
Yeah. And that's the time when I go. That's also the time when I go through like disenchanting things, learning stuff. So a lot of the things I'm dumping in here now are things I will come back to.
Well, it makes sense, you know, from a streaming perspective, that like you do the boring stuff off stream, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So it's good that you have that point of consideration, because obviously this is your playthrough. You can play however you want.
I'm so considerate. I'm such a nice person.
You are. You're a very thoughtful person.
I have him fooled.
Or is it you that's been fooled by my silver tongue?
Don't tell them what we get up to off stream then. what you do with your silvery tongue.
But this is called Monday Night Rimming for a reason.
Absolutely.
Oh dear.
Filth. Such filth.
Yeah, well, at the end of the day, you know, we are men. We never really grow up. We just get older.
Yeah. And we still find smut funny. Toilet human smut.
And with the amount of dad jokes I tell, you know I'm just meant to be a dad one day.
One day. One day.
Inshallah.
Okay.
Interestingly, when I was playing those games when I used to live stream on my channel, which hopefully I'm going to get back into with better internet now. But it was always a point of consideration for me, like, you know, I have people watching me. I don't want to, like, bore them with the tedious parts of the game, that kind of thing. So whilst I was obviously doing my playthrough my way, I was also, you know, trying to consider the audience as well.
I did it my way.
And I say that like I had loads of people watching. I mean, I had like maybe 6 to 10 people on average, but even then, like, the fact that like those people took their precious time to watch my dumbass play a game, you know, it meant the world to me.
It's like people are watching me play a game now, and it's very bizarre. Very bizarre. Hi. If you want to say hello, I mean, it's not just down to Andy, Jeb, and Roland to chat. It's the rest of you are allowed to, and Squirrel, if you're still there. The rest of you are allowed to chat.
Don't be intimidated. Like, we don't bite unless you pay us. No, I'm just. No, genuinely, just say hi. It'd be nice to hear from some new people as well.
It would be, yes, unless you're trying to sell me something. I don't want to be sold to. This is the first time I've played Skyrim, I think, and I haven't had somebody pop in and say, I can put you in touch with so-and-so, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, no thank you. No, thank you.
Well, do you know what? I feel like the more successful you get, the more haters you get, but also the more people trying to sell you shit you get as well, so...
Yeah.
You know, like, the video game logic of, well, if you're coming across enemies, you're going the right way, you know?
Yeah, I suppose so. I mean, the only version of My Way that I really appreciate is the Sid Vicious version, Andy. And that's the version I was attempting to groan about 2 minutes ago. Because I have sung the Sid Vicious version of My Way on karaoke when drunk.
Oh god, close your ears, everybody.
I really can't sing. I'm an awful singer. I can shout and I can leap around and make a knob of myself. Right, so I've unloaded all my stuff. How much room have I got? Down to 124. And it's fantastic.
I've got your back.
I don't know the original French one. I mean, we're not all sophisticated like you, Andrew.
Oh, Andy's getting tired. Here comes the bad spelling.
Comme d'habitude. C'est le français.
How can I serve you, my thane?
So she's not carrying very much now. I am getting a little bit... what time is it?
Going then.
It is currently 10 to 1.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, yeah, I've done it again, haven't I? I've done it again.
You've been streaming for 3 hours.
Yeah.
I mean, you can call it here. I think 3 hours is a solid chunk.
It is. I'm getting myself back to Solstheim. I think there's...
Northern Maiden is shipshape and ready to go.
I think there's something I can... Let me see it on the... A dragon corpse is like where it fell. Oh, yeah. That was a very, very large yawn. So I am going to call it. There. I think that's because
A reasonable place to end it.
It's past pumpkin hour. and I'm getting old. I don't need my head to get any bigger and fatter. So, right, I am going to terminate the stream now, finish the game now. I have saved up. Thank you, Iman. Thank you, as always, for keeping me company. Thank you, chat.
Welcome.
I look over here because my chat thing is on my side screen. I should remember to go, thank you, chat, but I'm just stupid. That's what it is. Thank you, fellas. Thank you, everybody who's been watching, and I'll see you, those of you who are playing Call of Cthulhu tomorrow night. Cheers, Dave. Cheers, Jeb. Cheers, Andrew. Cheers, Andy. I'm not going to call you Andrew because that's too posh. And cheers everybody else who's contributed towards chat tonight. Roland, Squirrel Hermit.
And all you lurkers, we appreciate you too. But next time, say hi.
Yes. Say hi, yes. Say hi, don't bite. So I'm going to bugger off now. Good night, all.
Cheers, John.